In order to keep up with all of Expert Pilot videos, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell. This is the Expert Pilot, and welcome to episode number 22 of Totally Safe Airlines. I'd like to thank you for enjoying to watch Totally Safe Airlines. I enjoy making them. I understand I got 3 subscribers today, and I'm very glad about that. Thank you for subscribing, everyone. It really does mean a lot, and we're going to get right into this video with our first flight of the day. Gonna turn a little to get onto the runway. We've gone ahead and announced our takeoff, and we will take off today. Successful takeoff there. Flying around the area. This is actually a LAX, which is in California. One of my favorite airports to fly at, especially because how busy it always is. Oh, ignore that. So here we are lining ourselves up with the runway. A slight issue to those who are new to my channel. Whenever I decide to fly, it tends to turn out that other pilots don't care that I'm landing, and they will proceed to take off and land on the same runway. So if any of that happens, it's really not my fault. There's only one slight issue, and there is a airplane on the ground here. Actually, it's not too much in our way. We'll still be able to land properly. We may run out of runway to land on. There was a decent landing there. Nothing too special, but better than most of Totally Safe Airlines' landings. So we're pulling off of the runway, and I think it's important that we do a couple more flights today. I was getting ready to get lined up with the runway. It appears that there's a rather long line to get to the runway today. It's going to be interesting to say the least. There's the plane in the front of the line moving. I'll update you whenever another plane moves. So we're all moving to get onto the runway. It appears that this UPS may be an issue for us. It appears that the airplane in the front of the line has just now taken off. Come on, UPS, come on! I think UPS saw a window and decided to take it there. It looks like the airplane in the front of the line has just moved, and we will take off in a second after we announce our takeoff. We went ahead and announced our takeoff. It appears that there is an airplane behind us, but it's not going to be an issue for us. There's no other airplanes on the runway. That's a first time. Can't say that really happens too often. Another airplane's actually taking off over there. I consider that pretty interesting. I think I should fly closer to it. I am flying faster than it, actually, so I will be able to catch up, but it does have 3 engines. I'm going to start chasing it for no particular reason. Just to give it some fear. I'm just kidding. But it's definitely an interesting thing to do. So we went ahead and announced our landing. From a distance, it's very important that we do announce our landing ahead of time. A slight issue. It appears that there's some other airplanes taking off and landing on the same runway that we plan on doing that. So we are making the initial turn to line up with our runway. We were already able to successfully slow down the airplane in a short amount of time. It appears that there's another airplane landing on the opposite side of the runway, but it appears that we will be able of missing that. Actually, I don't know. It's awfully close along with that one there. Yeah, I definitely want to land soon before it's too late. We're turning our engine off. We have to land in time. A little firm landing there. Passengers definitely did not enjoy that. But it appears that we are going to have an interesting day today. We are planning on doing 2 more flights. It appears that once again there will be quite the line for the runway. Oh, and there's also another airplane landing. Very nice. I will, however, need this airplane to move. Otherwise, I'll have to do a maneuver known only by Totally Safe Airlines. There is the Air Force One being escorted by a F-16. Gonna have a interesting flight for them. It appears that I have no other choice but to do what I call the cut ahead maneuver. It's pretty much what it sounds like. You head in front of another airplane. It's that simple. I had to do it to that airplane there because it really wasn't moving. There is the Air Force One going right over us. We're gonna go ahead and get onto the runway. Good thing we missed that airplane there. We announced our takeoff and we will take off. That airplane doesn't appear to be acting very normal, but you know, you can expect this kind of stuff at LAX. There's our landing gear contraction. The landing gear is going away. I know I said the word definitely about 16 times there, and that's unfortunate. Right as the airplane crashed, it went right into the ground. It submerged like a submarine. So right here, we are planning on coming in for a landing. Gonna make the initial turn to line up with the runway. We reminded them that we're landing, and now we're gonna set this airplane into the ground. And there's the touchdown. Kind of a 3-point touchdown. That's where all of the wheels land at the same time. We are headed over the runway for our last flight. There was a prop airplane that landed successfully there. Gonna pull onto the runway, and then we're gonna get ready to take off. So there's an airplane right in front of us. I did announce my takeoff. I was afraid for a second that I wouldn't be able to because the airplane ahead of us, but the air traffic controllers allow me to take off. Gonna pull up a little. The propeller airplane was able to pull up before us. We're gonna have a stable flight today. It appears that there's some other airplanes on our runway. I understand that makes for an issue, and that airplane also was an issue, but I think we'll be able to land just fine. We're gonna go ahead and pull up some more. Very nice. Oh, it appears that there is a small airplane right in the way. I don't know what maneuver it's doing right there. Trying to avoid it there the best I could. It appears that there's an airplane about to land on top of us. That's gonna look bad. Oh. Yeah, I mean, not the worst thing United has done, but I think that's gonna about do it for this episode. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. This was excellent.